Hey guys, this is MTV Flyers, and as you can see here, we've got a plethora of cases from Spigen just for the Galaxy S4, and I wanted to go over these real quick with you guys. I've used them for a few days each, and tell you my favorites and my not-so-favorites, and the Nano Slim. I wanted to put this on screen and show you guys before I install this to show you how slim this thing is. So, let's jump right into this, and I'll show you guys exactly what we got. I took a look at this, and I could not believe this. Glass T, Nano Slim. You got Nano, and then you got the Slim. Glass screen protector, just like we've always seen from Spigen. But check this out. What? It bends. You get the same protection. You got the 9H hardness factor on this, so you could pound the hell out of this thing, and same deal. You got the oleophobic touch, you got the whole transparency, the coating, the delicate touch, the oleophobic coating, real glass, slim, light. I mean, come on. You can't go wrong with something like that. And it's $34.99, so it is a little bit up there in price. But you know what? When you get the protection that the Glass T's have been offering for a while now, you can't go wrong. So some of the cool things is, obviously, you get the microfiber, the squeegee, you get the EOL swab, which is alcoholic swab to clean your screen. And then, of course, you get a back piece as well to protect your back. Now, one of the things I can say about the Galaxy S4 is that the back is plastic and it's pretty durable. So that's up to you if you want to put that on the back there. If you have a darker back, I believe that it probably would work out better. But with the white one, you're pretty well protected. So I'm going to install this, and of course, you know, I don't want to waste your time or just drive you guys absolutely batty while I do this, so I'm just going to jump ahead, install this, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I always say I'm going to skip and just not show the install, but you know what? There's always something that could happen, and thankfully it didn't happen here. So, as you see, the install went perfect, and we have a gorgeous screen, nice and smooth to the touch, no issues, no tapping issues. Now, one of the things that I did bring up with the other issue, my pretty face there, was holding the Voxer down for more than 10 seconds to talk. So real quick, I'm just going to do a test here and send it to my buddy Doug, and we'll do that. Yo, Double D, I am testing out the Glass T Nano Slim on the GS4, and seeing if we can go more than 10 seconds on that if there's any issues. And we're at 12 seconds right now, so it looks like no issues on the Nano Slim for the Galaxy S4. Only saw those issues on the iPhone 5, which was kind of odd for the Glass T. Glass TR, I believe, the Nano, I had that issues, and the regular Glass T and the Glass TR. So, Doug, enjoy your vacation, and I'll talk to you later, bro. So, there it was. It's perfect. It's clean. It's smooth. The colors come through just as they normally would. And, again, everything lined up real well. It's real tough to see on the white screen. You know, you're definitely making out a little bit harder trying to install that to put that on there, but everything looks lined up perfectly, and of course I had no bubbles underneath there. Everything worked out great. There was a little bit of a shot over here, but it cleaned itself up. And you know what, I think I might have a little bit of a hair underneath it right there. That's stupid me, what do you expect? But you can't see it when the screen is on. No problems there whatsoever. So we're all set. I love that. I love this screen protector. I love the protection that it offers, and you're definitely not going to have any issues marking this up no matter what you got. And just for giggles here, you can, you know, go ahead and give it the test, do anything that you want to it. You're definitely not gonna mark it up by doing something as simple as that. And we're, you know, I'm really as you can see, giving that a shot, and you got nothing on there. It's clean as can be. It's smooth as can be. You wipe it off, you get the fingerprints off of it and everything, and the marks off of it. It's completely clean. So, like every SGP product, you're definitely not going to be disappointed in the protection that you get. So, let's jump into the cases and get these done and tell you guys what I think about these cases. Alright, so taking a quick peek at the cases that Spigen was so nice to send us out. We've got the Slim Armor View, and we'll skip over to here to the Ultra Flip View. And we've got the Neo Hybrid with some jelly buttons, and the Slim Armor, which is basically the exact same as the Armor View, and the back case-wise, this obviously has the front on it. So we will go ahead and check these two out first, and I'll show you guys exactly what we got here. Alright, so the first two cases we have the Slim Armor View, which has the window on the front and the protection on the whole thing. But if you look from the back, it looks just like the Slim Armor. And I'm going to tell you right now, these are my two favorite of all the Galaxy S4 cases I've tried so far for Spigen, which is only a few. But first and foremost, the Slim Armor comes with 3 jelly beans if you want to change up your color, or if you want to protect it. You can go with the white. You won't even see it on there. You can change it up if you got the black one. You have the black, and then of course you have orange if you really want to go all out. Slim Armor View is pretty cool. So you got your Slim Armor, and then you have this awesome front, which I absolutely love, because they give you a little button on the front there if you want to go and check things on your screen, as well as it locks into place. So in my opinion, probably one of the best, because if you don't want to put the window on there or keep the front on there, you can simply slide it off, and boom, with a little bit of difference there on the side than the Slim Armor, you pretty much have the exact same case. So absolutely awesome in my opinion. You can't go wrong with this. So let's just slide that in there, and we'll set this back up. Now, one of the things that they do suggest as part of the installation of these cases is to not take out the inside membrane, which obviously offers you that drop protection. You simply just open the case up, and let's get these buttons lined up here, and you can simply slide this in with everything on all together. You're clipped in there, you're good to go. Now, what's really cool about this is when you close this, it goes to an immediate clock view. Now, the really cool thing is if someone were to call you, it gives you the option to answer and hang up, so you don't even need to open your case up to check your time, see if you've got any notifications up top, what the time is, obviously the date, and you know, all your information on there, your battery life, and again, your notifications. So a very cool product. Of course, I didn't do that correctly on there, so I'm going to fix that for you real quick, and you can take it right off, and there you go, you have it without it. So it doesn't come off that easily, honest. I can tell you right now, I never had it pop off once while I was using it. Of course, I didn't install that correctly, so bear with me 1 second while I put this back on. Okay, so we got that back on, no problems. Like I said, if you're going to use this, you can simply just put that back there behind there if you want to use your device in an instance like that. And again, I do have the Nano on, the Nano screen protector on here, so no problems at all. Obviously, the way Spigen uses their products to work together, and you have no problems whatsoever. Don't need a jelly button on this, obviously, with this case, and you know, simply works out. If you need to check your information, you're all set there. Now, one of the things they do offer with this is a screen protector for your screen, so you don't scratch it up while you're using that. But everything is covered up except for your charging port and your headphone jack and your microphone, so you're pretty much free to enjoy this device, turning it on and off, no problems whatsoever. And if you're in here, I've gotten quite used to using one hand to move that. Your volume rockers and everything work out just fine, no problems whatsoever in using that. Let me show that to you again. There you go. You can simply raise everything and lower it without a problem. So I found no issues using that when you were doing it. Good old Google Android not working when you're trying to push the volume up and down. So that case is one of my favorite, along with the Slim Armor, and this does retail for $49.99. It does come Clum. It does come in the all black or the white version, which we have here, which goes really nice with the white. And I don't know, I think you would look nice with it with any color that you have on there. So real quick, you kind of saw the idea of what it looked like without it. But just to give you a quick rundown of the slim armor, if you're someone that doesn't like to have the front on there, you simply pop it on and you're all set. You got an awesome case. This is the one, in my opinion, if you don't want to use the cover, you can definitely go with that. You've got the drop protection on that. No problems plugging your charger in, using your headphones. You got plenty of room up top there. So I love these cases. Not to say that the other ones aren't good, but I'll show you what bothers me about the other ones. And, you know, definitely having that lock on there is really, really cool. So $49.99 on the Slim Armor View. And the Slim Armor that does come with the 3 jelly buttons. No screen protector, unfortunately. They have that. And I believe it's like a salmon color that comes with it. I don't think it's orange. And no, it's red. I'm sorry. You have red, blue, this white, gray, and black on black. So, you know, depending on the style of GS4 that you have, you can do that. Now, when I say the color's red, it's red and black, and you have blue and black, and then, of course, you've got the white on black, and then like dark blue or gray. I think it's dark blue or gray on black on that, but that's... and then, of course, black on black. $24.99. I don't think you can go wrong with that. That is a great price for this. And, you know, a very cool case. Everything looks gorgeous, is cut out perfectly. And, you know, definitely a very user-friendly case. For a large phone, it doesn't add any bulk at all. It adds a little bit of bulk, but it doesn't add to the point where you're like, wow, I can't use this. And, you know, I've been using this mostly, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I think it works great. So let's check out the other 2 cases. All right, so the next 2 cases we got are the Ultra Flip View and the Neo Hybrid. So real quick, I'll show you guys the Neo Hybrid first. Again, much like the other cases, you leave this on there and you simply slide the phone in. You got no problems fiddling with, you know, either or when it comes to the shock absorption rubber piece there. But you've got a real classy design on that. And much like the other cases, some good lay on the table. I wish this was more rounded to fit the idea that everything is kind of a smooth fitting on that. I know it's something little, but you know, you're going to get more room with it cut out like that to fit your ports in there and everything and your plugs. But I don't know. I just would have liked it if it was a little more rounded. And, you know, of course, you've got a very classic look on the sides there with your chrome buttons. Everything works just fine when it comes to using them. Great feedback on all those devices. Camera cutout and the flash are perfect, as come to expect from Spigen. And then, of course, your microphone down there, just like the other ones. You've got a great look here, a matte black finish on this. And, again, it just looks good. It feels good in the hand. Not my favorite case, but, you know, that's just preference there. You may say, Mike, man, that case is just sharp. You know, they've got other colors they got going on these as well. They've got this silver on here. They've got red. They've got yellow. And I think they have like a cobalt blue. I think that might be... I'm not sure if this is the same one that they had on the website. But they got it in white as well. So it looks good. Again, does not add a whole lot of bulk to that. You get your protection. You're not going to have any problems with that, much as we come to expect from Spigen's products and their Neo Hybrid cases on there, which date back to, my goodness, I think the iPhone 4 or the iPhone 3. I can't remember what it was. It might have been the 4. But a very cool case. Come a long way. It looks good. It works good. Again, not my favorite. Just a little bit off from just, you know, giving me that wow factor that I like. You may think different. So this bad boy is available for $29.99. And as I pushed aside over here, you got the jelly buttons as well. No screen protector on this. I'm not sure the idea with the screen protector. I think the Glass Nano Slim pretty much gets you covered on that no matter what you got on there. So you get one of those and you get a case and you're set. And I think it's worth every penny in my opinion. So real quick here, let's take a quick peek at the Ultra Flip View. And I'll show you guys what isn't quite has me sold on this as far as this case goes. Alright guys, sorry about that. I like to keep everything in one shot when I'm doing something like this and giving you my first opinion. I was kind of on a roll there. I didn't want to stop doing, but you know, when the camera stops rolling and you're not looking up at it, you don't have much of a choice. So, we got the Ultra Flip View here, and you've got a nice, elegant white here, which is almost like a leather style feel on the front of this. A very elegant design, and you know, a classy looking case. You don't have the drop protection that you would with the other cases on this. Very little lay on the table on that, but of course, you know, you got your screen protector on there, you're all set. And you know, drop protection again, not as much. You do got the front flip view going on there, and same thing, you can accept the call, decline a call, check out all your information on the top there. Now the one thing that I didn't necessarily like about this was there was no lock on the case here, so it's kind of freewheeling, and you know, you're moving around, it's kind of opening up, and so that was a little bit bothersome to me. And you know, moving up and down, it's just not as neat as the Slim Armor View, and you know, that's just the one knock against it. But taking a look around, of course, you know, you can talk on the phone at the same time you got this closed. You don't have that button on there to bring up your information, again, with the View that I liked. Your side, your buttons are all open, no problems using those to do that. Your bottom is completely open to charge, no problems there with any cords that you have. Same thing with your headphone jack. Looking around here, you got a pretty cool cutout here to show the beautiful design of the phone to continue around the side there. I don't know if that's going to cause any problems. If you drop it, you might be able to catch that on something, so you got to be a little bit careful with that. And you know, on the back here, you got an excellent two-tone color, and you know, the camera's cut out and perfectly in one, as opposed to the other ones being two. So a little bit of elegant design there, showing the white off. And then they've got your speaker on the back there. Now, this two-tone color that they have here rolls right along with all the colors that they offer. 4 colors, including the white. They've got like a darker blue with that, and the silver, and you've got the gray and the silver. You got white, and of course you have a pinkish red that they have. But the side here is a little bit of pink, so little color there for the ladies. I think it looks good. This continues the same texture on the back here with the classic Spigen logo on the back there, and it looks good. Another knock, of course, you don't have your volume buttons exposed. Now, if you are come to use your phone and know, you know, you can hit them on there to do that. But again, a little bit of a knock on that, just kind of you know, like almost like an afterthought, you know, not realizing that. And it's like, ah, well, this is what we want to have here. You're not going to have that. So this case does retail for $39.99. Much like the Slim Armor View, you also get the screen protector for your screen protector on the front of that. You don't scratch it up, and you can keep it looking nice, and you're all set as far as that goes. Now, real quick here, we do have a Vox from Doug, and let's see what he said. Okay. Well, I'm still shooting video. Thought you were going to have something good to say, but clearly not. So, Doug, thank you for nothing, you rat bastard. Anyway, as you can see there, it immediately closes and goes right to your screen, so you're all set. So, that is it for those 4 cases that Spigen has to offer. Again, I don't know if you're that style that you like it to have it closed all the time, but it just doesn't feel like it works for me. In all honesty, I really like the Slim Armor version better on that. It may add a little bit more bulk to it, but again, it stays closed and may not look as classy as this. I think it does, but you know, you have that nice leather feel on there, so that might be more acceptable for the old boardroom or something like that, to put that down in there instead of maybe something that was plastic looking. But you know, that's just how I go. So you have your Ultra Flip View, I had to read that there, sorry, and you've got your Neo Hybrid, pardon my reach. Over here we've got the Slim Armor, pardon my reach again, and then of course we have the Slim Armor View. Very awesome cases in my opinion, offered by Spigen. I don't think you can go wrong with any of these, depending on your style that you like. All available at Spigen.com. And of course, they are available on Amazon if you want to help support the channel. I'll put the links down below for each of those. And by purchasing through Amazon, I get a little bit of a kickback for that. and it helps me buy more cases and more products to try out for you guys, which are coming up real soon, along with a huge announcement. So, guys, you stick around. Again, I want to thank Spigen for sending these all out for review, and let's not forget the Glass T Nano Slim that is on there as well. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. See ya!